Yo, this is Dova Blackhat Gaming. I do RPG games like Elder Scrolls and Fallout and many more. Subscribe to see more and enjoy the video.
Welcome back! Yes! Zana was worried, so she asked Matari to speak with me. Personally. She said they'd be back in a week or two. But then everything will be back to normal. Of course! It means that nothing bad is going to happen to our sisters. Matari also promised the war would be over soon. She said everything is going according to plan. Can you believe it? We'll finally have peace. We'll be free. Oh, where are my manners? Go right in. She can't wait to meet all of you.
Thank you. For, well, everything. You've made my world brighter.
A hug and a pat on the head is all you need to be happy. The public teacher that's friends with everyone. She did good work training Grace, but she forgot to show her a few pointers. I'd rather show than tell. You know this war will be over soon. That calls for a celebration. We could take some time off and just relax in my room. We've earned it, don't you think? Whatever you say, Commander, but war changes people. So just in case this next assignment gets to you, I'll come by to say hello later. We can let things take off from there however you like.
Matari is waiting.
Matari.
Welcome to Euphoria Palace, Commander Yanaya. What have you to report?
The death of 25 sirens, gutted by the heroes. Their blood is on your hands.
If only we had some way to decipher the runes on that lexicon.
Were stationed in
the secrets of the Elder Scroll would be ours to read without fear.
On the border.
Perhaps one day.
Don't gratify me.
You should show respect towards our leader, dear sister.
I only bow before the Pinders, not this woman. This false prophet.
Rude!
Shut it, nymph. I'll deal with you soon enough.
Oh no, you shouldn't have said that.
Lower your weapon. Your skepticism is understandable. But I can assure you that this order still upholds the values set forth by the Pinder family. Our original purpose to defend them is very much alive.
Where is Master Marcus's daughter?
At Fort Pazarath. She will be leaving soon for an assignment.
What madness is this? Master Marcus would never approve of Kasha's enlistment.
This was her personal
Are you more indulged in your pompous agenda than I imagined? She's our responsibility, dear sister. My team and I are leaving for Pazarath this instant. If the Sirens will not defend her, then we will.
Your orders are to remain here and defend the palace.
Have your putrid little wenches do it for you. There's nothing worth saving in this rotten place. I know your game, seducers. If you wish to murder me, you'll need to do more than just beguile me into a corner. I'm not as weak-willed as your usual victims.
Maidens, leave us. The commander and I must discuss the situation regarding the absent sirens. They're all dead. The sirens that have been dispatched are all dead. A lapse in judgment. At my behest, I had Coeur Denali's fleet conduct an assessment of possible Heroes of Nirn encampments off the northern and eastern coasts of Tamriel. Knowing that an encounter was imminent, I prepared the sirens to engage the heroes. Our intention was to eliminate that threat prior to the final battle with Purity. The operation was a disaster.
Back with more flattery, I see.
Earlier today, the Maidens investigated a report of a naval battle taking place near Solstheim. We were able to confirm that several of the ships involved were Coeur Denali's. Eyewitness accounts suggest that all Siren ships besides Coeur Denali's command vessel, the Catalyst, were destroyed. Now the Catalyst is feared to have been lost as well. Yet this is not an absolute certainty. The Catalyst may have managed to evade its pursuers in an archipelago off the eastern shores of Morrowind. Coeur Denali was familiar with the maritime routes in that region. If she is still alive, that is where she will be. I've already prepared your means of transport. It is waiting for you at Fort Pazarath. So is Kaja. Given the low-risk nature of this task, there is no need for concern. I do not expect you to engage any hostile ships that outmatch your capabilities. Your mission is strictly reconnaissance and recovery. If you do not find the Catalyst, you are to return. Go on. Time grows short. I must meditate on this knowledge so we may prepare ourselves. I sense a plot to break the order so they may achieve their interpretation of victory. Purity's self-destructive hunger cannot be quenched. If they choose to consume all that's left of the Sirens, they will be met with our unbridled might. That will be decided when you return. Hold your tongue among the others. Besides us, only Freya and the maidens are aware of this disaster. We must not allow a severe loss of morale. Now go, you have work to do.
Hold it right there, sir. We've got Lilith and the Cyrodiil Sirens upstairs holding an assembly. Some of us weren't invited. A lot of weird business going on lately. If they give you any trouble, let me know. I could go fetch the maidens to straighten them out.
Rocks and valleys, crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell. You'd fit right in. I'm kidding.
They still wouldn't let me in.
This is getting ridiculous. What's gotten into Lilith?
Commander's here. Might make a difference. Going up. If they let you on through, give them a stern warning not to do this again.
Someone upstairs has finally lost her marbles. If I didn't know any better, I would say they're planning a coup. But really? After how Yunaria bossed us around back at the tunnel, anything's possible. I'd keep an eye on our sisters of Cyrodiil if I were you.
Caves are exciting, don't you think?
Hours
You
just
never know what
talking
you'll find.
and talking. They've barred the door. Couple of us have tried asking them nicely to come out. Also tried eavesdropping, but they shut up when we're near. Everyone's been tense lately. Our sisters go missing, and now this? Your boat's been inspected and loaded. Since Kasha has to go with you, let's hope everyone disperses and comes down along with you too. Of course, they'll have some explaining to do.
We'll be out soon, so stop worrying. Oh, sorry about that. The others have been coming up here so often, I forgot you were on your way. No one is with you? Alright, hold on.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Didn't win a war with brute force.
We don't have the benefit of time to find a charismatic leader.
Speak of the devil. Look who's here.
Commander. It's good to see you again.
I make no implications, sir, but we are in need of a leader. One who isn't of such meek caliber. You cannot deny it, Lilith. Were it not for your race, we wouldn't be in this position.
The Ashen had no alternate course of action. We were bred to be servants of war, among other indignities.
You could have surpassed your origins. But enough talking about the past. The present demands attention.
Anything new from Matari? About this classified mission out to sea? Why are you here? What? What do you think?
What do I think? I think that's a load of Quama dung. Fools send their entire army out to fight a battle. Matari is no fool. When I see the supposed corpses of our sisters, I'll believe it.
So she's lying.
That crafty bitch is cutting off all our lifelines. We are alone and without any viable source to rally for an offensive. Pray that translated journal is a gift of the gods. Because at this point, it's all we have left. Skies divide calls.
We still have to worry about Purity and the heroes. Matari is forcing away any chance of a rebellion. We either die by her hand or Purity's. We'll stand with the remaining Sirens until we defeat Purity. Then we leave.
Anyone else feel like we're running around in circles, or is that just me?
It's been the same with the rest of us since the war started.
Since our little rebellion is on indefinite hold, why not entertain Matari and get that mission out of the way? Miss Pinder, I'll humbly take your place. Your father would not want this life of war for you.
But I want to go.
This is not up for debate, Mum. I will not allow Matari to kill another Pinder.
Allow the commander to decide.
You must be joking. You losing sight of our purpose too, Sister Lilith?
I believe Kasha would respect the commander's decision more than ours. The choice is yours.
I do not approve of this.
We've both seen the commander in action. He will protect Kasha with his life.
This whole idea is preposterous. But if young Kasha insists, then I must respect her wishes.
Don't worry about me.
Easier said than done, Mum. The rest of us will return to the palace. I don't fancy having Matari's beasts of burden come knocking down our door.
Your ship is waiting outside the back entrance. Follow the routes in the map, and you should be able to ride the wind straight to the Alling chain. Good luck. If you do find the catalyst, board with extreme caution and skepticism. Matari has something up her sleeve.
Plenty of time to talk on the boat, but go ahead. Talia. She also alerted the others to prepare our ship. I'm with the rest of you. There's no way Matari lost them all because of a poor strategy. She can't be that stupid. If we find the catalyst, make sure to check it from top to bottom. Anything to prove Matari wrong. They're very nice to me, but pretty bossy with the others. Yanaria, their commander, treats me like royalty. It's embarrassing, but I don't want to come off as ungrateful by telling them to stop. They loved my father. If only everyone in the Sirens believed in my family like they do, maybe he'd still be alive.
I can't fathom it. Hundreds of sisters dead. It can't be.
Gosh, it's
I've seen many atrocities throughout my life, but never on this scale. I believe Yanaria is right. We must see proof that such a massacre occurred. Even if you find bodies on the catalyst, it's only one ship. The others have been conveniently destroyed. This isn't about confirming anything. Matari wants you to see something on the catalyst, and leave with a lasting impression. To the core, they find this place miserable, and wish to return to the palace. Not because the majority of our sisters are stationed there, but because of Matari. I can't imagine how it must have felt to be a siren stationed at Pasarath before the Purity attack. They are no different. Samantha and I have been friends for years, but now I need to consider her a potential enemy. It's difficult, sir. They were abrasive when we introduced each other, which is good. Vocalizing their distaste for Matari is all we need to know that they're with us. I expect it to be done any day now. Yanaria proposed the idea of rallying our fellow sisters that we believe to be disconnected from Matari. Finding them on the field, and prodding them with questions, to ensure that they would not betray our cause. The techniques wouldn't have been all too different from how Sirens are recruited in the first place. But that plan has been dashed away. The only Sirens left are Matari loyalists. Ever since you joined us, the Sirens have gradually started looking up to you. You'd always be second to Matari in their hearts. But you, a volunteer in this war, are an inspiration to us all. A splinter group formed under your name would have fragmented the Sirens. May Kinnereth guide your sails.
The Tales of Serana and her charming death assassin. I'd actually want to read that.
Your best? Time for you to die. I'll show you a real not impressed. Put up a real fight! We're out here for I've you. Time for you to die. Mercy! Go! Enough!
You found the key. Get ready. There's bound to be something behind that door. I remember them. Their names were Jotra and Varanern. They were Kathy's students. It looks like they were assassinated. Lilith told me what happened to you and Markarth. Very likely that they're connected.
What the? How did you get past the guards? Listener? As in Dark Brotherhood listener? Now wait just a minute. This is a setup. I could explain. This job stunk from the beginning. We get paid to suit up in these leather outfits specifically, and have a couple of bodies thrown into the brig to keep company. Never mind the Akaviri lady next door. Now, I don't know your story. Hell if I care. Matters is that we're just a bunch of hired help. Understand? We didn't get paid to ask questions. Alls we were told was this vessel belongs to some rich woman called the Snake Charmer. Prize cargo on board. Pirates were expected. Couple of hard requests, but still business. I'm talking 25,000 septums each kind of business. Some old man in Raven Rock, been dependable up till now, always does background checks on our contractors, and he warned us about this one. Contractor was just a typical Imperial merchant, and he was representing another merchant, and several other levels of middlemen. And at the top was the Snake Charmer. Should have known this mystery hag was up to something, but the prize was too good to pass up. gold is gold. I wasn't complaining. Neither did the other guys. What? God damn it! How the hell were we supposed to know that? On occasion, you're asked to wear a set of armor to disguise yourself from the enemy. Strange that they chose this over something that offered more protection, but, like I said, when money talks, we keep quiet. Never heard of him. What do you want from me? We've done business with all sorts of lunatics and necromancers. What they do with them, I don't want to know. We had room and board in Raven Rock the past few weeks, and never heard the locals mention anything like that. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any battle scars on this ship. Huh, someone's playing you for the fool too. Damn straight. So, the others are dead, right? Leaves me to think that we were meant to die, which also means I'm not getting paid. Spare any gold? Got a couple families back home. Just 500, huh? Sure, beats nothing though. Here's the captain's key. Nothing in there piqued my interest, except the corpse. Good luck trying to get into the safe. Searched every crevice on this ship for the key. Couldn't find it. Now, if we're done, I'll be getting out of here as fast as I can.
Have you already checked the room? What did you find? A decoy? Fake Dark Brotherhood assassins? What's going on? If Matari is behind this, then the Sirens are still alive. They must be. So why would Matari want them to go missing, loyalists or not, when they're needed most? Nice vista, isn't it? Think we'll make it through this alive? How can you be so sure? So blind faith? That's it? I've been meaning to tell you. I've started writing a journal. Same way my family kept records of their own history. I think keeping track of everything that's been happening is our best hope. The Dwemer and the Holy Matrons forgot to do it, but we won't. I always knew you'd agree. Thank you. It's not done yet. Plus, it's something I'd like to keep private. Yeah. Maybe. We should make our way back to Fort Pazarath before the waters pick up. I can't wait to set foot on land again.
Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon. See you all on the next video. Enjoy life.
Can't wait to set foot on land again.